put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
And we are back here at Tobago Updates Youth Wednesdays. This morning we are joined with Miss Serena Kellis Stevens. She'll be telling us a little bit about her upcoming fashion show. She's very excited to tell us about it. She is young and upcoming, and she is ready to advertise so that the public knows where they can get their newly designed outfits. Yes? Right, so we'll get right into it. Serena, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, right? You're wearing a school uniform, right? What school do you attend for those of us who don't know what the uniform is? How old are you? Were you always into designing? So let's start with what school you attend.
I attend the Harmon School of Seventh-day Adventists. I am 15 years of age. I am Serena Stevens, and my designer's name is known as Athena Sydney Liz. For this fashion show, right, coming up, I wanted to at least showcase everything that I have worked for since last year and all the things that I've learned so far. A little bit about me, I work part-time at my family's business. I also, have a little hobbies like either swimming, diving, and other sporty hobbies because I really like to do like active things, especially sporty things.
So it's a mix between sporty things and fashion designing,
Yes,
right?
it is.
You mentioned that you are 15 years of age, which means that you are in third form of Harmon School of Seventh-day Adventists, right? So you are now balancing your schoolwork and the fashion designing. How is that going for you?
It is actually very it is actually easy to manage it after a while because at the beginning I really thought that it was difficult, but then after my mom helped me with the time management and how to manage my time, it got easier eventually.
Right, so mommy has a big part to play in this. Yes, she does. Okay, so we move in directly into it. How did you become involved in the fashion industry?
Okay, so at the age of 10, my mom had bought a machine for me and she wanted me to just do little things like to learn how to hem or to sew a dress. But sew a dress, right? She saw that I had like a very deep passion for the fashion and design. So she got on to Keylon Whitlock, which is the person who is the founder of the Keys Studio or Keys Foundation. And she was very interested in what I can do and my skills. So he got onto me and asked me questions about like what I want to do for a collection. And from there he, helped me along the way.
So this is Keylon, who is the founder of the Keys Foundation. He's also a fashion designer himself. Yes, he is. So you had a good example to follow. Yes, yes. Who or what was your motivation to join the industry?
My mom was my motivation to join the industry because in her younger days before she had me, she used to sew for churches and weddings and things like that.
So what I'm hearing is that after this interview, I could go to mommy and ask for some designs between
Yes.
you and her,
Yes.
so I could get some new stuff. Okay, that's nice to hear.
Although she doesn't do it any longer because right now she's an accountant, I still would like for others to realize that she is my motivation
Right.
to do this designing.
So she is focused on you and your upcoming dreams as a fashion
Yes.
designer. So it's you I have to come to for the new designs.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll check you afterwards, right? Where do you get your inspiration from?
My inspiration comes from my everyday life. So when I'm going to school, when I'm going out, nature itself, people, I get inspired by them.
Okay, so if you go outside and you see birds on a tree or feathers on a chicken, that's inspiration. All of it.
All of it is inspiration.
All right, that's very nice to hear. So you've completed your first collection and now you're on to your second, yes? So could you tell us a little bit about how you went about the first collection? What was that like?
The first collection was a life lesson for me because I thought that I could do everything on my own. But eventually I realized that this is a team effort and that I need others to help me with the events and the planning and the designing. And why is because when you have that, right, it makes it easier on me because I don't have to pressurize, okay, but who models is this and what I should do for lighting up. That's not my job. My job, right, is to design and let others help me in the industry.
So your focus is on the designing itself.
Yes.
So now you have a team to support you
Yes.
throughout. So I see that we have with us Mr. Keylon Whitlock Jr. He is the founder of the Keys Foundation. Welcome to you, Keylon, and good morning.
Thank you so much. Good morning and thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome. So we're going back to Serena, right? Keylon, thank you for sitting in. I heard that you are a very big inspiration to her. You also included her in your in the launch of the Keys Foundation.
Yes.
Part of her designs and her items and stuff were featured in the launch, right? So we'll get to that a
Yes.
little bit later on in the interview. Right now, I want Serena to answer a few more questions to me, and then we go on to you. Yes? Yes.
That's
All
fine.
right, great.
Definitely.
Serena is waving. Okay. Okay, so there's a buzz about your first fashion show. This is your first fashion show, second collection. So I want you to tell us some details about that. What could we expect? What kind of pieces do we expect to see? You know, where did some of your inspiration come from for these pieces?
Okay, so the name of this first fashion show is called A New Journey. The reason it's called A New Journey is because this is a new beginning for me in this point in my life, and I would really like to express myself in a different way after I've learned from my first collection. People can expect a lot of creativity as a young person, not only for youth but for older people as well. This show is mostly like a lot of, well, basically like all types of wears, right? So we have from swimwear to casual wear to event wear, sport wear as well. This is what I really got as my pieces, and my inspiration basically came from nature and people themselves on what they wear on a daily basis.
So we're looking to see vibrant colors from nature and stuff like that. Okay, so I have a question. You are a young person, you are in school, right? Could you tell us your models? Who are your models for the show?
My models are my friends, my church friends, my past teachers as well. They are all my models because they really want to see me strive and want to help me with this.
Right. So now that we are friends, for the third collection,
Yes.
I'll be including in that.
Course.
Of course. Oh, great.
Course.
Great. Look out for me, guys, for the third collection. Okay. Where will the show be held, and would it be available to the general public?
The show will be held at the Bell Garden Multi-Purpose Facility. It is open to the public and tickets are on sale as well. Tickets vary from, if you're coming by yourself, it's $300, but if you're coming in groups of 5 people, it is $275.
Okay. Where would these tickets be available? Where can I get my tickets?
Okay, you can get the tickets via the Mansas Enterprises in Cutler Hall, or you can contact 469-4326 to buy the tickets.
Right, and the information will be available on the Tobago Updates page, yes?
Yes.
Right. So, great. So I know where to get my tickets. I know where the fashion show will be held. What day will the fashion show be held?
The fashion show will be held on the 26th of November at 5 p.m.
5 p.m. So it's a night event. I have to dress for the night outdoors. Outdoors or indoors?
Indoors.
Indoors. Okay. Great. So thank you for letting us know about that. So as we wrap up, I want you to finish off and tell us what was the push that brought you into doing this collection itself. I know you had your first collection, now you've learned and grown. What was the push that pushed you into your second collection?
Well, after the last collection, I was really inspired by the motivation everyone gave me. So I was like, Mommy, I was talking to my parents as well, but I went to my mom first because you know how some people are like, some shows I was like, I'll go to mom first and ask, and if it's a good idea, I'll go to dad after.
Right.
Right. So I was telling her about it, and she was like, yeah, you could do this. And she was really encouraging me. And then she talked to Keylon about it, and he was like, yes, you can do this. And they gave me like the push and the motivation. So I am really looking forward to having this event.
All right. Thank you, Serena. So we go over to Keylon just to ask him one question as we wrap up the interview.
Yes.
So, question to
Yes.
you, Keylon. What were your thoughts when you saw her pieces, when you first came into, when you had a discussion with Serena and you saw the pieces, what were your
Yes.
thoughts about it? And also, leave in summary some motivating words to those who might be getting into the industry.
For sure. It was really refreshing and breathtaking to experience Serena the first time. You know, her mom told me about her. She said, Kilon, um, Serena is always drawing, always sketching, making all sorts of stuff, and I need some guidance and direction for her. And it was inspiring for me, you know, to see a young person really be able to tangibly express the inspiration. So I feel happy now to be able to see collection number 2 after being able to experience the first one at the launch of the House of Keys Foundation. And as I said to Serena yesterday, I notice only great things can come from this. Being able to start at such an early age and also be able to have the support of, let's say, your family and the folks around you, which is major for any artistic, creative child. This is it's inspiring. It is inspiring. And regarding leaving some sort of inspiration for persons listening, chase your passions, chase your dreams, and they will take you to the uttermost parts and ends of the world. I can share, I am presently in Stockholm, Sweden, presently. And it is because of that said things, chasing dreams and chasing passions. You have no idea where it will lead you. So chase your dreams.
Thank you so much, Keelan, for those words of
Yes,
inspiration to those of our viewers looking on, young and young at heart. We also want to
for sure.
thank Miss Serena, my apologies, Serena Kellis Stevens, also known as Athena Sydney Liz, right? As her fashion name. That is what she has chosen, Keelan, right? For joining us this morning. You have your fashion show on the 26th of November at 5 p.m. at the Bell Garden Community Center. Yes? So look out for that. For our viewers just joining us, stay tuned as we continue. And I ask you to share the live, share the live, share the live. We would continue on with Miss Liana Alexander, who will tell us a little bit about the body walk.